Okay, if you haven't found out already, I'll tell you now that PDF documents in Google Classroom can be a real pest to use. You can upload the document, you can allocate it to your students, you can create copies of all of them, but all they'll really be able to do with those documents is to click on them, view them. They can't really interact with them. So I'm going to give you a better solution to using PDFs, and a solution that works really well in Google Classroom. So the solution to this is Formative. It allows you to upload your PDF documents and turn them into interactive forms that you can use in Google Classroom. It syncs with Google Classroom and it's utterly seamless in terms of usage. So to create an account, you'd click Teachers and sign in. I've already got an account, so I'm just going to log in now to sign into the software. To get started, I'm going to create a new Formative. I'm going to give it a quick title here, and then I'm going to hit the plus button. I've got a range of question types that I can use, and I've got this enhanced PDF or Google Doc. So I've got a PDF document that's already stored on my computer. So I'm just going to upload that. You have a limit of 20 files a month that you can upload. So I'm going to add my first question. It's going to be a short answer question. So I'm just going to add it here in the document where I want it to appear. And this is going to be short answer, as I already said. I'm going to retype the question here to give the student an extra prompt. I don't need to do this. The students can read it off the PDF if you want. And I can put in the answer here, 2024, of course. So it's very straightforward to add a short answer question. But what if you want to show the working? Well, you can do that as well. So this time I'm going to use the show your work option. And that will give the student a digital whiteboard that they can use to show their working. I'm going to move on. So I'm just going to click here, and this time I'm going to use the show your work, but I'm going to add to the whiteboard so that students can complete it. I've already got saved a copy of the question as an image. I took a screenshot of it. So I'm just going to go into my computer. Here's the question, and I'm going to upload it. And the students are going to be able to draw on that. And I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so I think you've got the idea. There's a range of question types that you can use. And right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign this to my class. But before I do that, I'll show you the Classroom sync. So it syncs seamlessly with Google Classroom for your classes. You just click Google Classroom and you sign in. And Formative will scan all your Google classes and allow you to import your students from them. Here's a range of classes that I've got, and here's a class that I'm using for this demo. So now let me show you how simple it is to allocate this to my class. I'm going to click assign to that classroom, and I'm going to assign and post it. So now I'm looking at my Google Classroom as the student, and there's a new assignment via Formative. Click on that. There's a link for the student to follow. Student goes into the link, and then they can see the document. So here's the document, and here are the response spaces here. So I can type in my answers. I can go to my whiteboard, show your work. I can take the drawing tool here, and I can complete the clock faces. So there's 4:15, there's 9:30. And I can also go in and I could show my work here. So this is 72 times 19. So that's really quick. That's how you can use Formative. When the student's done, they just hit submit. And you as a teacher get to see that. So you will get in here and you'll see that the students have completed the various questions and you'll be able to see it. And that's Formative.